is love. That is love. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Say that is love, but for me it's just the thrill of it. Most days, for me it's just the thrill of it. Say that is love, yeah. These days. What's up, guys? What's up, guys? Say that is love, but for me it's just the thrill of it. Most girls. It's an owl. It's an owl, guys. Ugh. Where is everyone at? Say that is love, but for me it's just the thrill of it. Most girls. Shit, no one's here. Where is everyone at, man? I have to go live on. I might go live on the other account if no one's here, man. What's up, though? What is up, everybody? Now there's people popping in. Welcome, 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 welcome. How is your night, guys? How is your night? How is your night going? I want to know. Man, I'm here vibing, riding my bike. Nike just did a model. I just did a modeling gig for Nike. Just kidding. That's about to happen though. Just watch. Watch. Watch and learn. To be a model, you must feel being a model. Oh man. No, what's up, guys? I doubt anyone's even actually staying in, which is the sad part. But you're missing out, dude. This is the first time you've ever seen my face, and it won't be the last. So if you don't follow right now, you're missing out, fam. Because you'll realize, oh my God, it's the same guy that once back then, it's the same guy. Once back then I saw him live and I just didn't follow him. I could have been his friend. That's what you're thinking. That's what you're going to be thinking in the future. Watch. Watch it. I swear. I think I just say that. I don't just say things to say things, baby girl. I'm here living my best life. Ah, man, it's boring when no one's talking to me and everyone's hopping in, hopping out, but it's alright. I put myself here in this situation because what happens if I don't do it? I mean, I'll just be talking to myself. That's fine. I talk to myself every night. Low key, I'm about to do that. I'm already doing it anyway with you guys here. Well, someone's liking the live. They kept me here. Alright. I was just about to just be like, dude, I'm getting off. But instead, I got someone liking the live. So here we are. Sorry it's dark. I'm doing my best. My brightness is all the way up. It doesn't have flash, and I don't want to put some flashlight on my face. I'm enjoying my life. I'm riding my bike, and flashlight on my face. I'm enjoying my life. I'm riding my bike, and you should enjoy your life every day. My friend was just calling me, and I hung up because I wanted to spend this moment with you guys that are here. Zephyr, thank you for liking the live. That kept me engaged enough to talk a little longer. I was getting really annoyed because nobody was here, and I got so much value to provide, man. Please check out my page, follow me. You're gonna enjoy the content. You're gonna enjoy what I'm saying. What I'm saying is real. It's not all this bullshit, fluff content, that you're seeing all the time. Whenever they say content, they're trying too hard, man. I try. I don't have to try as natural. I put effort in, but effort is not the same as trying. People are trying. That is the verb that they're using. It's not doing. You realize the difference? You realize the difference? I don't do, or I mean, my bad. I do. I don't try. I do. And if I was trying, I wouldn't get it done because I'd be in the process of trying. It's either you're doing it or you're not doing it. There's somebody named Yoda who said, do or do not. There is no try. And you're out here trying to ignore me. Either do or don't. You're here listening to my voice if you're here. That's a fact. I can guarantee you 100%. If you're hearing this right now, you're listening. That means you're watching me. That means you're gaining value. But you're not trying to watch me. You're just watching me. That's the difference. There's so many people out here that are trying to do things, but they don't do shit. Bro, they don't do shit, man. Excuse my language. I, yes, dude. Trust me, I know I use that word sometimes, but I try not to. I try not to. See the difference? Invite to join live, huh? Valeria. I'll let you guys up. What's up?
Hello.
How are you doing?
Hello.
It is loud, man. I can't lie.
Share
It's
कर
super loud.
दो.
How are you doing? Do you speak English?
Pakistan.
Ah, okay. Well,
और
much
कैसे
love.
हो?
Do you know love? Love? Yes. Much love. hmm Say that is love. Sorry, just a second. What? How do I leave this? I don't want to disconnect the entire thing. I don't know how, guys. How old are you, Jeanette? Janae? I'm old enough. I'm 24, guys. 32, that's no problem. What's up, Lyrical Genie? How do I don't really know how to do this. I honestly want to disconnect from, I'm super wise. Thank you. I really appreciate that. That means a lot to me.
Hello. Double tap share करते हैं. Double tap share.
Hello? I don't know the words. I'm sorry. I don't know, the other words. I know hello, of course. Um, I just don't know how to, like, disconnect the guys. I don't want to, like, leave the live, but I wanted to. Your live will continue. Okay, bet. All right, we're back. Thank you very much. Sorry, I was just trying to figure out that stuff. Were you here listening to me? What made you say that? Just out of curiosity. And yeah, I'm trying, honestly, just I'm not trying. I hate that word. I don't usually like to say. I either do it or I don't. Click on multi, I guess I fixed it. Thank you for watching my video. That means a lot to me. I love everybody that watches them. I love everybody in general, you know. I do. I think that not everybody loves me back. That's fine. I love myself. There's enough love coming from me that I don't need to seek it elsewhere. I think that that's the most important part of life, is to become the source of your energy. Whatever the energy is, become the source of it. What type of videos do you make? I actually post on YouTube too, guys. Please watch my YouTube videos. I literally just dropped one. Just go to my link in bio. It has my podcast, but I'm saying I also have my own personal YouTube channel. So you'll go through there and you'll see Blake the Protagonist on YouTube, and you'll see the Hurtful Truth podcast, which both are absolutely incredible. And the Hurtful Truth podcast, I swear, not only is that the most badass name of all time for a podcast, it's the best podcast. I'm not lying to you. I'm telling you the truth. It's the best podcast. And it's only going to get better, bro. I'm so grateful there's people here. I'm actually hanging out with people. That feels good because a lot of the time I'm alone, and that's fine. I like to be alone too. I do it on purpose, but at the same time, there's not a lot of people that understand what I'm saying in a lot of cases. So that small minority of people that are actually listening to me, that small minority of people that are actually here, I really love that. And we're hanging out. But it also allows me to speak to myself because this is what I do every night. If you watch my videos, you'll know that. If you don't watch my videos, you're wrong, and you need to watch my videos because now you do. Welcome. But anyways, I spend time talking to myself every night. I go on a bike ride or a walk, and wherever I'm at, I figured it out. I am introvert as well. And honestly, I am an introvert, but they call it an ambivert when you're both. I'd say I'm both because I'm able to switch it on and off, but really the main thing, like deep down, I like to be alone or with a couple select people. But either way, even if I'm with a couple select people, I like to have time spending time with myself, speaking to myself, or not speaking, but thinking. Thank you for having this conversation with me. It makes me feel good because I'm able to like, first of all, you're interested in the same things I am. And then just like in general personal growth stuff, this is what I stand for. I did this on purpose. I curated an entire identity, which this identity is me. I'm just saying that I curated it on socials. This identity of somebody who stands for personal growth, mental health, life and business growth, everything, you know? So I'm grateful to have you guys here. This is like, I'm dead serious. The whole goal here has always been to build a community of people that think alike, that we can, and some of them might not think exactly alike, but I'm saying we all have the same values at the end of the day. If you're even sticking around, you have the same values as me. And so I appreciate having anybody around that like genuinely identifies with what I'm saying. But I have so many videos coming, like I'm just gonna keep doing it. And I'm actually, a lot of people, there's just so much that I've done in my life and things that I haven't done yet. And the reason why I say that is because you guys are literally so early, but you're also later than you think because it might not look like anything, like I'm not famous or I haven't done this and that yet. Trust me, like I've been building my whole life, you know? I've been building my mind, I've been building my spirit, I've been sharpening my swords for battle, you know, building shields. My shield is the strongest part of everything I do, my defense. Do you understand? Like, my shield is my defense. And my defense is so strong because I have been through shit and I've put myself in uncomfortable situations that no matter what comes at me, at the end of the day, I believe I will persevere. I know I will persevere. I know, you know? That makes me so happy. Thank you so much for your energy. Feels good to have people in here. You said, keep up the good work and never give up. Thank you. I will answer all your questions. Wait. Uh, I love that. That's how you get to know yourself, is being alone. Yes, that's exactly what I always say. So thank God you understand. Everybody listen to her and listen to me. Everybody understand that you got to get to know yourself. If you're going to know anything, you have to know yourself. You're the one that you're around every day, and he's always there, she is always there, and you're always going to have that. That's the only thing that's consistent in your life, in a way. The consistent thing is that you'll always be there for whatever you are, you know? It doesn't matter what you think you are. Actually, that does matter, but what I'm saying is, actually, that is what matters, because what I'm actually saying is that your mind is the stem of everything. You got to understand that God created whatever you believe God to be. It doesn't matter what you believe. At the end of the day, whatever you think is God, as long as it's the highest power, that's what we need to agree on. That there is a higher power than you and me, and it can be connected to us, and it is us in a way. But like God is connected to us, but regardless, that is us. That is we are extensions of God. We are extensions of God. The extension is built into Google Chrome out of Google Chrome programming. You realize that? So it's still technically part of Google Chrome, so it technically is Google Chrome too, but it's just a different piece of it. God makes up everything in the entire universe. God makes up everything in the entire universe. And we are made up of God. That means we're connected to God. And that means that God is the higher version of us. That also means we're all connected. Anyways, you said, what do you want to accomplish? I hope you're still here. But my goals, I have a podcast. I actually explain a lot of my goals in that podcast. The last one I did is like the top one that will pop up when you click my link in bio. But I'll talk about it too because I didn't get to say everything, of course. But I'll say kind of some of the same stuff. My goal is to change the world for the better. My goal is to change the world for the better. And my goal is my mission, it's my purpose, and it's what's going to happen. It's what's going to happen. We are the creators of our life because God is within us. We have His power within us. Thank you for understanding. See, I'm not friends with a lot of people, but this is the type of people I'm friends with. That's why I said in my video, I actually said, like, if you're watching my videos right now, you're my friend too. It's like something drew you to my content, I promise you. If you're even watching it, even if it's like you think I'm full of shit, if you think I'm full of shit, I promise you there's a voice in you that's like, maybe he's right. And that's why you clicked on it. Because otherwise you would completely ignore me. Maybe he's right. Because I am a piece of God and you are too, so we're connected. And if we're connected, we're one and the same, really. We're just different perspectives. God is just a different perspective. It's not that we're not a piece of God. It's that we're living a different perspective. That's why in the Bible, it talks about the Holy Trinity. And a lot of people don't preach this stuff the same way as me. Like, I'm saying it in my way, my words, because it's all different interpretations of the Bible, right? Or all these different versions of Christianity are. And for me, I think that people get so focused on physical stuff. It's not important. What's important is that we know we don't know anything except for what we know. But we only know what we think we know. And I think I know a lot of things. But at the same time, there's certain things that will absolutely be true for you. Once you find them out, it's indisputable truth. And that's one of these things for me is we are connected to God. God is real. God, there is a higher power. and I've felt the energy of that higher power. And you can't fully explain it to someone that doesn't listen for it or watch for it. Because what's funny is that it's not that it's not there. It's not that it's not there. The people that don't see it, the people that don't see it aren't paying attention to it. The people that don't hear it are not paying attention to the sound of it. God speaks in whispers, guys. God speaks in whispers. And you can write it off. The thing about all this stuff is, in anything in your life, is you can shape the story however you want. And it's all about how you react. I have a business. I have a more than a business. This is a movement I'm creating called Think Better. And I would love for you guys to help me push Think Better, because Think Better is a company based around personal growth, mental health, and creating your reality, creating your life, and loving your life. That's what it's all about. And what's crazy about it is that a lot of this self-care stuff that's been posted and pushed around for years, especially to women, like the guys self-development is self-care for guys, like videos. But with girls on a massive scale, they've kind of, like, media has programmed all of us. The thing about women's media is that a lot of it has been about making you feel better, but not making you feel better long term. More like in the moment, like lying to you, making you feel better about what's your truth and my truth. Well, they're trying to make you feel better. I'm trying to make you feel better in the long run and in the short term, but this is more longevity to it, because what it is really about is personal growth. Personal growth, guys. Not just not just cutting out people because you got to focus on just you. Like, you can do that, that's important and stuff, but what I'm saying is not making it all about you in the first place. Making it understanding how you can bring value to other people, but also understanding part of bringing value to other people is sustaining yourself long term. Thank you for sending those roses. Sustaining yourself long term is the most important thing you can do, because how are you going to help anybody? Like I said, if you aren't the source of your energy, if you're constantly relying on other people for your energy, it's eventually going to run out, because somebody is not always going to be there. Let me just break it to you the hard way. They're not always going to be there for you. Even your best friend, I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest. Thank you for the roses. I'm going to read your comments now. I just had to rant that out. All right, let me scroll up. All right. I was having this conversation. Sorry, I'm trying to ride this too. I was having this conversation with my sis about sin. Well, it's so hard to see. And I was like, there is a purpose to sin. Yes, and what do you believe that is? Your mistakes are beautiful, because once you learn the lesson in it, you will evolve and grow. 100%. I talk a lot about that. And the last video I just made, I brought it up. Probably brought it up in the other one too. So true. It's never enough, bro. When you go for it, you know you are deep diving into the ocean of reality. Well, sometimes when you go at it, you're deep diving into the ocean of what reality truly is. That's the difference. All right, that might not make sense right now to you, but what I'm saying is reality is just a pigmentation of what you choose for it to become or be, both. And I think what's funny is a lot of these phrases that people say, these gurus and stuff, and I don't like the word guru. The guru word is overused to discredit people that make content. But my point is, it's all based on your thoughts. It's all based on your reaction. It's all based on you. Your reality, it's really just how limited is your imagination. Oh shit, that sounds crazy. Bro, what? Sorry, I don't know if you heard that. Oh my God, that scared me because it was like in the middle of the road and it's just this weird sound from this bug. It sounded like an agony. Scared the shit out of me. Excuse my language, TikTok. I don't know what I'm not allowed to say. But anyways, woo! We're alive. We lived. You guys got to see me live through a tragedy. Well, I don't know. More like an incident. Anyways, all right, let's read what we got. Thank you for all these gifts. How do you get over your limiting beliefs? Thank you for asking. Thank you so much for asking, Jeanette. Is it Jeanette or Janae? That's what I need to know. How do you get over your limiting beliefs, guys? It depends on the limiting belief. List one. Well, the thing is, a lot of you might not realize what they are because you're not spending enough time talking to yourself and then listening back to that game tape and thinking, what could I do better? What is wrong here? Or even questioning, even if you listen to it back, a lot of people don't even question their own thoughts or question what they've said out loud. They're like, well, I said it, it must be true. Well, there's a problem with that. You need to question. That's how you get over them. You have to identify them. How are you supposed to get over something you don't identify? It's more than a bug. That just scared me, bro. It's it's me from another universe, guys. Everything's connected. It was me speaking to me, calling out for help. Anyways, you know what's funny? This whole time I've been riding my bike with no handles. That's the funny part. Jeanette, but yeah. See, check it. I'm not lying. Boom, boom, boom. You think I'm lying, fam? Say that it's love, but for me it's just the thrill of it. Most girls. Yo, by the way, so some of my goals you asked earlier. Some of my goals. I'm a musician, so that's what I was saying. I do a lot of things, but I make really good music. Like I'm not just saying that. I know a lot of people. I know a lot of people will say they make music and it's trash. Like I'm telling you, I'm assuring you right now. How would I be this confident in my music if it wasn't that good? I'm telling you right now, I'm good, and I have a bright future, guys. I'm just being honest. We all do if we choose to. The thing is, I chose to at an early age, and I never stopped clinging to that belief and pushing for that belief to be validated. How is that belief going to be validated if you don't validate it yourself? You have to push yourself to understand that, like, what's possible. What is possible is what you need to find out. The thing is, anything's possible that you put your mind to, but that's one of those those limited beliefs that you're clinging to that we talked about. That's one of them. This is free life coaching, guys. Like I'm telling you, this is straight up. I'm giving sauce out all the time on my videos. That's what I'm here to do. Is help you guys grow. I really want to help people. It's what brings me true fulfillment in my life, and I love to see other people succeed. I'm succeeding by because my goal is to make you succeed. If you succeed, I succeeded. And that's the thing that's so interesting about it. It's like, well, look, my I was here. I wanted to help this person get to this place. Look at what they did. That makes me now, I mean, that's even more credibility to what I'm saying. If I could help you get there, that's a win. You said, what do you think you've gained or learned from speaking to yourself? How would I be able to communicate at this level if I didn't speak to myself consistently, as well as, and by the way, not just communicate this well. I mean communicate these specific ideas so well and even know what my ideas are. How would I be able to understand how to deliver this to you in a way that you can even pay attention? You see, what's interesting about Andrew Tate is whether you like him or not, watch him speak and look how captivating it is when he speaks. He can talk and he can keep your attention and he can keep going and he always has something to say. That's like me right now. I know you guys are talking to me, but I was doing this before anyone was talking, and that's why people even came here, which is another thing that I want to bring up. It's that you have to belong before people feel like you belong. It's interesting. You have to do something. All right, let me say it like this. There's multiple ways to go about this topic, what I'm trying to say. And that's the thing again. So, how would I know what I believe and how to communicate it to you in the most efficient way possible if I didn't speak to myself so much that I'm like, maybe I don't believe that, or maybe that didn't come out right? How do I say this in words? Like, it's a hard thing to explain your beliefs, especially when it comes to spirituality, without doing a lot of practice to yourself and other people too, and hearing a lot of these different people speak to me. So, all right, so what I was going to say is you must first belong before you can get anywhere in your life. How are you supposed to, and when I say belong, bro, don't take that like I got to fit in with everybody else. It can be that way, but it's more being the person that belongs in the place before you get to the place. So think about if you wanted to become the boss. You will get to be the boss if you belong as the boss. That's the only person they're hiring. They don't care about your fucking resume. They care about can you do the job. The resume helps you get even in the door for them to want to speak to you, but if you don't fit for that role, they don't want to hire you unless they're a dumb business or a dumb founder or dumb whatever they are. They're ridiculously wrong if they're not paying attention to who can do the job best. That's what they care about. They want to make well, actually, it's not just about money. It's about doing the job that they need to be done. And in a lot of cases, that would be money, right? But it also depends on their goals. Maybe it's a nonprofit organization. Maybe they just need somebody that does a certain thing really well so that they can do their goal, which their goal could be just spreading awareness on mental health, like I am with Think Better, which that's going to be an amazing man, bro. I'm telling you, in a year, you guys are going to be blown away. I spent a lot of time putting myself in position. I spent a lot of time building on things that looked like I was getting no results because I wasn't getting results immediately. I was building the results. I was building for a foundation for the results to find it. I was building a foundation for the results to even land on it and build on it. Let's read the comments. What do you think you've gained or learned from speaking to yourself? I already saw that one. I want to be an herbalist. I love that. I believe there is no such thing as an incurable disease. All we have to do is give our bodies the environment it needs. I love that. I talk to myself all the time, just never out loud. You should do it out loud and do a voice. I do a voice memo. Excuse me. I do a voice memo, and then I have these YouTube videos that I've been doing. What's cool about YouTube, as long as you don't get banned, you have a free cloud system, like a cloud storage place. So you could put your videos and store videos on there, even audio on YouTube, and it'll forever be there. Isn't that interesting? For free? Because they're making money off of advertisers. I feel like a lot of people don't even ask how this stuff works. And that's why I'm going to start telling you this stuff real quick because life and business are closely related. YouTube makes money from advertisers paying them to put their videos as ads. The ads, the reason why those companies even have enough money to give YouTube money for the ads to run them is because they're making money off of the ads in a lot of cases. So it's a constant, dude, it's just, I love it. It's so interesting. So there's a lot of things you can take out of that. What are people paying for? What are the companies paying for? Like, start asking yourself, what are the companies paying for? Why are they buying ads? Why are they going to YouTube? The reason why is because YouTube is a platform. Now, anything that is a place, a stage for a person to stand on and broadcast their voice to an audience or broadcast their message to an audience, that is a platform. Now, that platform could be a person. Well, the platform could be what surrounds that person. So, Andrew Tate or me, different people like that, big people that are famous that talk on videos, those people they have platforms and they're able to then give a platform to other people around them. So for me, I'll be able to give a platform to the right people. Now, I've already shown that I have integrity because I've had a guy that I did a podcast with that I don't agree with his morals. We did a whole podcast. It was amazing. It was whenever I was in a dope apartment in LA, downtown LA. Like, I lived there for a month and it was fire. And it made me, it made me look good. It was amazing. It was great advice and stuff, but it was somebody that their morals were not in check. I had to delete it. So I just deleted it. And then I replaced it with a different episode. Anyways, I say that to say overall, like, that's my goal, is really to show you the right information from the right people. And I'm giving people platforms by my podcast, and then I'm giving myself a platform by building my own brand, my own personal self. The brand around me is the idea of me. That's what a brand is the idea of something. Okay? A brand is a tattoo. I say that a lot. So anybody that's trying to make money, which should be all of you, to be honest, bro, because money is still important. It's just that it doesn't need to be your everything, obviously. But what I'm saying is, like, everybody should want freedom. And you can build a brand out of anything. It's the idea of a certain thing. It's a symbol that stands for a company or a person. With social media, we can reach the greater audience all around the globe. Yes, sir. All right, let's read back. There isn't any incurable disease in this world. We just haven't found the cure yet. Yes. Or we have found it and they've shut it out because they're making money. Because Big Pharma, that's how it makes money. That's its entire business. It's one of the biggest businesses in the world. But TikTok, don't ban me. All right. What's beautiful is that one day you'll be able to look back and see where your mindset was. Absolutely. Super cool. And it's also cool to see the things that you say come to fruition. And then also, whenever you listen, what inspired me to do them in the first place was that I was with my friend once, and and we were having a conversation, and I started voice memoing it, and we were like vibing, man. Like, we found some spot in the middle of where no one goes in a field, just like on some bromance. We were just looking at the stars. Just funny. So, anyways, I had this voice memo talking to him, and it was a really great moment. And I looked back at it, and I got to listen to it. It was just a voice memo, so I didn't look at it, but I listened to it, and it put me in the moment. And I was like, wow, it put me in the moment, and I felt like I was there again. So I was like, why don't I do this all the time? Also, it's so cool to look back at, and these are all memories. Like, in the future, you're gonna regret not documenting it for other people to experience. That's what one of my main goals is, by the way, is to capture moments. That's what I realized was my love of life, is capturing moments. That's why I'm making videos. I believe that the world needs to see things like this. Oh, thank you very much. That means a lot to me. She said, I just think you're the coolest person ever. I love your mindset. That means a lot. That means a lot. I'm not even acting. That's for real. That's dope. I really appreciate that. Because, like I said, I live my life, a lot of it's alone. I got my parents and stuff. I got some friends, but I'm like pretty to myself. And it's because I don't feel like a lot of people really understand my mindset or what I'm talking about or what I'm doing with my life. And then a lot of people give their external, or more like they project their insecurities onto you whenever you're doing something new. They kind of feel their insecurities of where they're trying to go. And again, the word try comes up for them. So it's like, it's more like, it comes from, if you say the word try, it comes from a limiting place, a limited energy, which is a lower frequency. Frequency is like what frequency you're on is where you're operating. It's where your mind is operating. How close to God is it? That's really how I feel, honestly. I believe heaven is a mind state because everything that you live in your life comes from your mind. Everything. If you died right now, you would be where your conscience is. That's how it works. You would be where your conscience is. And your conscience is what holds your conscious mind and your subconscious mind. Subconscious comes from conscious. It's subconscious, which means right under it. But it's the underlying, everything that's not fully in your awareness right now. Your subconscious is processing information constantly. I almost feel like the word conscience might come from constant. Conscious could come from constant awareness or something. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I like to break apart words and I just throw it out and then think about it. Anyways, let me read it. I'm literally selling products in the UK while I'm not residing there thanks to these platforms. What a G. What a G, man. That's so cool. That's actually dope. I'm gonna follow you and you. All right, so what was I saying? Let me read the comments actually. That's amazing. Yeah, that is amazing, bro. I'm not even just saying that. And that's, guys, I have some really cool stuff, man. So I'm building on Web3. You can see I'm excited. Guys, the key is being yourself. Am I being someone I'm not? The reason why you're even here and you're listening to me is because I'm being myself. And I know myself. So I'm actually being myself. And the only way to be yourself is to literally know who you are. I swear, because otherwise you act like who you think you are. And that's not you. Well, I mean, in a way, who you think you are is always going to be who you are, really, to be honest. So this is how I talk to myself. I just say my ideas and I'm like, okay, if I'm maybe there's a better way to phrase this. And then now I have a different way to phrase it that makes more sense. Anyways, I feel you. I spend a lot of time alone. I feel like no one gets me. I feel you, but I get you. So now you don't feel that way. Yes, but yeah, the people in my area, I feel like a lot of the time they don't really get how I think, which is kind of the problem. But I went to LA and I had a lot of people that really understand the possibilities, man. I lived in LA for the last year, and it was amazing, man. It was like, it was so crazy. I got a crazy story. That's why you guys should watch my podcasts and start to get to know me a little bit. But I'm gonna have some new ones that are gonna go into it more. I can't wait till somebody gets me on their podcast and really ask me questions about my life. I mean, like the last guy did ask some. That was cool. But that's really what I'm looking for because I want to tell the story, man. Got so many stories. But anyways, so I'm building on Web3, what's called Web3. It's what crypto and NFTs are built on. It's the future of the internet, the third version, the third iteration of the internet. Well, third different foundation of the internet, let me say that, because there's a lot of different iterations. And so I got NFT projects that I'm building. Like Think Better is gonna have NFTs. Everything that I sell you guys, by the way, I swear, everything I sell you will have an NFT. promise you. So if you ever buy any product from me, just know that that product comes with an NFT, and that NFT will then allow you to, well, it'll allow me to trace that you bought it at that specific time because it'll be unique. What an NFT is, guys, is a collectible token. That's really what it is. It's a collectible. Think of a NFT, the best way to put it that a lot of people don't put it as, they all make it about the picture. It is not about the fucking picture. Excuse my language, but it's not about the picture. It's about the collectible ID of that token, guys. The NFT is not about the picture. The picture might make the value of that NFT more sometimes because it represents which collectible that is. But think of it like a Pokemon card. That's what it is. Think of it like a Pokemon card, okay? And then now I'm gonna break this down for you. You're gonna be early to all this stuff. You're gonna understand it better because you hear me saying it in the most easy to understand way, and you're gonna question why don't you get it? It's just like this. It's just like a Pokemon card. That's because I said that. I made that up. Okay? Anyways, I'm just saying, like I swear I'm gonna be the reason a lot of people start understanding this stuff because nobody was putting it in language that fucking makes sense. That is my gift. My gift is being able to translate things to you guys. You dumbasses. No, pause. I'm just kidding. But I just don't want. Hey, TikTok, I'm kidding. I know your AI doesn't understand that I'm kidding sometimes. Anyways, if I ever just stop going live, it's because they stopped it for no reason. They've done this to me on other accounts. Anyways, follow me anyway. I'm gonna go live on other platforms as well. I'm gonna be doing live stream podcasts. I don't want to lose you. You don't want to lose me. Okay, that's crazy. What type of coding should we know to make an NFT? Thank you for asking that because I'm learning to code NFTs right now because coding is interesting. Look it up, man. Use ChatGPT. I promise you, ChatGPT will understand. It tells you things. And if you guys are Googling stuff and like Googling for answers, not asking ChatGPT, you're messing up, man. I'm telling you, you're messing up. ChatGPT is dope. It's like talking to a person, like a consultant. It's like having a consultant that has access to Google in an instant, like in its brain. Anyways, coding, look it up because I'm learning to do it. I'm not even, guys, I'm telling you, I have my own limiting beliefs. I had them, and I'm sure I still have more. But one of my limiting beliefs was that, okay, to do coding, I'm going to have to like know stuff that I'm bad at. Like I'm not good at what comes with being a coder. Shut up. Like, I'm tired of everybody thinking that stuff. Even myself, when I was thinking that. It's just a limiting belief. You think that you're not good at something, and now you're not going to be good at it because you never tried to get good at it because you think you're bad at it. So you don't ever want to try to get better at it, even though the whole way that you get better at something is by being bad at it and doing it and getting better. Bars. Mic drop. Anyways, let me read these. Heaven and hell is a state of mind. Facts. We can live heaven on earth or hell on earth. It's up. I'm just kidding. I just saw it's. I filled that in. It's us. Not after death. Okay. Hell on earth. It's not after death. Time doesn't exist. Only now exists. She's wise, man. The only way to be yourself is to know yourself. I love that. She's quoting me and crying. I hate to make her feel sad. I'm so sorry. She got a heart, but she's crying, getting mixed signals. Just kidding. I came to your live from the last guy you were hosting with. No way. That is like incredible because I didn't even know that he didn't speak my language and I didn't even know what was going on. I didn't know who I was inviting up. That just is like God's plan. Because honestly, like I said, I am introverted. I honestly didn't want to talk to anybody. Anyways, well, ChatGPT isn't essential for my TikTok content. I wouldn't call it essential because I know you're a intellectual man, but I would say that it is helpful. I believe you're a very intelligent man. You said he makes AI songs. I bet you can make songs. I make songs. Hey, welcome everybody. We got 11 people in here. What brought you down this path of personal development? Trauma? Ha! Trauma? Life? Somebody wants to come up here. I'm sorry, I just can't do it right now. I don't want to have anyone up here. But I'm grateful everybody that's here, man. 10 people, 11, I had 12. But anyways, trauma. My I'll just be honest. Trauma, I don't know if it is trauma, but it's more like the word is not correct. It's more like, what's the word? It's a healthier word. Like it's a trauma is kind of like it reminds me of the word concussion. So I guess it is like that for sure. Yeah, it's like a concussion. But my my brother passed when I was 24. I mean not 24. I'm 24 now. My brother passed when I was 14. That's my fault. So he was 20 and now I'm 4 years older than he was when he passed. And that's like really crazy. And I'm not like hurt by it. I mean, I am, but what I'm trying to say by that, don't take that the wrong way. But it's just that I have a positive and productive perspective on my life and on everything. And it's all about how you react, right? And that shit can fuck with you sometimes, for sure. But at the end of the day, you'll be okay. And it's all about what you do with what the information that you're processing or that you're choosing not to process. So for me, I choose to process things healthily, and that's why I'm happy. I'm very happy. I'm grateful. I have a very good life. I have a hard life sometimes, but it's a good life and it's not hard all the time. Honestly, even people in better situations than you have hard lives in their own ways. You'll be surprised. We're all fighting an emotional battle of life. Life is a emotion It's an emotional experience, whether or not you're some hard, tough guy or not. It's regardless, it doesn't matter what you're showing to people, it's what you're dealing with. I'm gonna invite some people up for a quick second. Well, I didn't really want to, but I'm gonna add them in for like 5 seconds. Oh, damn, it went away. I was about to click it. It's alright. God doesn't want it. Anyway, I'm grateful. We should be grateful for our trauma. We wouldn't be going down this path. Music. Music kept me alive. I'm a musician, like I said. I got, like I said, really good music. I wish I could show it right now, honestly. How can let me see. I don't know how. I'd have to do like a mobile gaming stream. Well, once they give me access to like TikTok Studio, that's another thing. But either way, I'm on a walk. I'll have to show it with like another device playing a speaker. But yeah, emotions are beautiful. I believe that like I saw one lady talking about how she talked to the aliens or something, and I think that even if it sounds crazy, what she was saying was a message from, a higher power, really. It really was. Because what she was talking about was that they told her that that they admire people that live the life on earth and that they chose to sign a contract to go experience life on earth as a human. And it's like we're all spiritual beings, we're all consciousness, we're all minds, and we transcend these bodies that we're in. And so, if that's true, we chose to be here. And we could technically leave this life by letting our mind leave the place. Well, the truth is, you choose to be here and not remember anything outside of here because you want to live the life. The whole point of the life is to live it. And it's challenging, yes, but that's the point. Why would you want to live something that doesn't have a challenge to it? Why do you play a game that has a challenge? Why don't you play a game that has no challenge? It's because you like the challenge. You like to progress through it. You like the difficulty. It gives it more fun to it. Unless if it's super easy and you know the the game's just letting you win all the time, it's not as fun. You got to figure it out. You got to understand like you chose to be here. We're here to live this life. We're here to enjoy it. And why are you standing around moping around, feeling like you're sad, thinking life sucks? That's a waste of a loser life. That's a waste of a life. That is a loser life. You're wasting a winner life. And the winner life is the one you can literally live right now. But you're so focused on thinking that you have a shit life that you don't understand that your life can be whatever the fuck you create. It really can become what you create. And it is what you created. I had another brand I was going to create called Co-Created. I have a bunch of different brands. And to be honest though, like I might make that a collection at first, but it might end up branching off it. I have like sub brands that are like smaller, but they have their own like idea that they stand for mainly. So that way people can interpret it, take it in. If they identify with that piece of me, then they can support that brand. And that piece of me is co-created is believing, 100% knowing that we're co-creating our life right now with the higher version of us, which is God, and we're creating it all. Anyways, she said, I spent my whole life, thank you for the gifts very much. I spent my whole life turning off my feelings. I suppressed everything. And I understand it stores in our body. We need to release these emotions. She's so right. She's so right. She said, I suppressed everything and I understand it stores in our body. I need y'all to understand that. So true. Suppressed, she uses the right words, the right language, the right. That's really good communication, to be honest. It's true. It's anything you suppress, it's not that it's not there, it's that you're suppressing it. It's like a bullet in a gun has a suppressor. You shoot with that pistol that has a suppressor on it, and it makes the bullet quieter, but the bullet's still shooting. There's still sound. It's just getting reduced. Even if it gets reduced to nothing, there's still sound and it has to go through a filtration process. Yeah, so learning like how to make music on multiple different fronts, like understanding how to engineer, produce, and be an artist, that is something I'm proud of because it also taught me a lot about life and how to understand a skill and building something. Because you got to understand that engineering is like math, even in music engineering. Engineering is like putting effects on your vocals. It's not all like math. You can view it like math and make it good anyway, but it's mostly about the sound and the feeling, actually. So the sound makes the feeling is the vibe. And that's the most important part. That's why a story can give off a feeling, but really what you're listening to a song for is the feeling. It's not just the lyrics or just the sound or just this, it's how it makes you feel, which is actually what you associate with whatever you heard. So what's interesting is it's all about everything about a brand, everything about a brand, everything about a song, everything has a brand. You gotta understand it. A brand is a stigma. It's a idea. Like I said, it's like if you looked at Apple and it had bad customer service, that brand is now you're associating with a bad feeling. And now you don't want to trust that brand. Well, the truth is, why do you go to Apple? And most people, why do they shop at Apple? Because Apple gives good customer service and has a strong focus on the consumer and delivering results for the consumer. Even if you don't agree with all they make it hard for like some other all the other complaints, the typical complaints. Anyways, you have to learn to release those emotions. Crying is so healing. It is, but for some reason I don't. feel like crying anymore. And I think the reason why, like, there's certain situations I'd cry, I'm sure. I don't know, I don't cry as much now. It's hard for me to cry. It's because I've come, it's a mixture. I've like become kind of numb to things, but at the same time, I still feel them. But at the same time, it's like I've learned how to suppress them, I guess, but not suppress them, but more in a healthy way, not suppress them, embrace them. Actually, even if it looks like I'm not embracing them, it's funny. It's just that I face them head on, and I allow myself, now that I've curated such a healthy thought process, the thought process is the filtration system. The thought process is the filtration system. Think about water. Water, like I said earlier, is the same analogy as the gun and the suppressor. Well, there's a filter and a faucet, and that faucet pours out dirty water. That dirty water, yes, it was inherently dirty, or maybe not inherently, actually, inherently, probably naturally clean. But then it went through the turmoil and it went through the terrain. It's just like life. That water went through the dirt. And then that it gets to the filtration system and the faucet. And that then brings it back to a clean state if it's a good filter. That's how your mind state works. That's how thoughts work. Your thoughts are like the water. Your thoughts are the bullet in the gun. They're passing through, but they don't have to be dirty if you create the right filtration system, which is your thought process. And your thought process can be curated and consistently built upon the same way a filtration system can be consistently built upon. You know, there was once a time we didn't even have one, believe it or not. There was only certain people that even had clean water. Do you ever think about that? There's still only certain people that have clean water. That's also crazy to think about. It is. It is crazy, but it's true. Some people back in the day had the spring with the most clean water. There's certain springs around the world that have the most clean water. Actually, I believe that any time you find the true source of the water starts out clean because it's where you realize how magical that is, that there's even water, that it even exists, that anything exists. It's magic. That's crazy to me. Like the fact that I've been to a spring and it literally just pours out water, the most clean water you've ever had in your entire life out of rocks, and it just exists. It just exists. Like, are you gonna explain to me how it's created in the rocks? And no, it just is. It just is the same way everything just is. You can't explain it. Everyone thinks, not everyone. A lot of these people think everything has an explanation or even can be explained. There's certain things that just can't. They just are. You know. Anyways, I'm gonna read these. You have to release those emotions. Crying is something that I'm working on that. Me too. When I was 10, my cousin died in my. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. She said when I was 10, my cousin died in my arms. I didn't cry because at that age I understand that there was a purpose in this experience. That's the thing. That's exactly what happened to me with my brother. I mean, I did cry, but like the way that I handled it was different than most people. I did cry, fell to my knees, but that wasn't important. What I'm saying is, because you said, let me see. Oh yeah, like the way that I handled it was so good in the long run. Like especially even at that time, you could tell that I was getting through it better. But it's not that it was easy. But I was 14 too, so I was a little older. And yeah. But I even said that stuff. As like everything happens for a reason. It's not that it's easy though. Nothing's easy. I mean, really, truly easy in that case. So she said there was a purpose in this experience in her life, lived its purpose, so I was accepting of it. It's hard for me to cry because I understand everything that happens needed to happen and it's all for our greater good. So true. So true. That's the reason when you learn this, you can't cry anymore. And I really kind of feel the same way. It's hard to cry for me because of that exact reason. I just understand at least that, like, what I need to understand. I realize that I don't need to understand everything. I just need to know what I know, certain things. I mean, there's certain things I need to learn, but the main thing that I need to know is that I'm here to live the life to the best of my ability and consistently raise my level, my frequency, consistently have a higher frequency of thinking. And that's why it's going to bring me naturally to the right stages and build the right platform because I'm putting myself out there because I'm on the right frequency. So the whole goal of think better, which is why I know that everything that I do is going to be successful because there's other people that understand what I'm saying and that agree with me. And I'm attracting all those people just by broadcasting my voice because I also know how to communicate it and keep going and not stop. Like you're here listening to me speak nonstop. Like there's not a lot of people that even can do that, I feel like. And the people that can do it, they don't show respect to people. And I think that that's where I stand out is that I'm not just talking out of nonsense just to talk. I have experiences. I'm understanding of who I am, what I stand for. How do you raise your vibration? She said. Same way I'm speaking everything else. I mean, the same things I'm saying is the way that you raise your vibration is just introspection because you are a piece of God, you are God, but God is the higher version, higher perspective of you, and you're living this perspective, this piece of God, like I said. So you understanding that puts you at a very, very, very high frequency, but the highest frequency energy is love. It's love. And I show love. I show love to everybody as best as I can, and sometimes I might mess that up, but the highest frequency is love, and sometimes love is behind harshness. Sometimes love is behind some of the things that people do, some of the ways people treat you, some of the things they say, because they're being honest, because they love you, or they have love for you. I have love for everybody. It's true. Truly, I have it. It doesn't mean I'll always show it. I want to, but it's just true. You speak through your conscious. Vibrations come from more the mind than the tongue. You speak through your conscious. Yes. Uh, you're both right. You're both right, actually. That's exactly my point of think better because thinking better leads to doing better, which leads to living better. That's actually our motto is think better, do better, live better. I mean, it's one of our mottos. I have like a little design I made that says that. I wish I could show you everything, guys. I just I want to show you my music right now really bad. You say that is love, but it's a benefit. That's actually a Wiz Khalifa song. Most girl, thrills, the thrills, the thrill. I mean, by Wiz Khalifa. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you. You realize I was gonna get off until Jeanette. Wait, no, it was actually this other person too. There was this person, Zyf. I don't remember their name. Zeflin. Zeflin. They were like liking my live right when I was about to get off. I was like, damn, no one's talking, no one's engaging. We all became great friends. We're all best friends now. I'm grateful to have you guys in my life. We're all good people, just trying to make it through. Not trying, we're making it through. Like I said at the beginning, you don't try, you either do it or you don't. You either do it or you don't. You say that is love, but for me, it's just the thrill of it. Whew. Thank you for talking to us. Thank you for listening. and talking to me. Very much appreciated. This is the most wholesome thing ever. I just realized how, like I said at the beginning, it's like, thank you for hanging out with me. Because I realized that that's what live streaming really is when it's done right. But even whenever I'm not interacting with you guys and you're like able to watch me and see what I'm saying in the live real time, that's also giving you an access to my real, raw, uncut life. That's awesome, man. Love Pakistan. I've never been there, but that's really cool. I know some Pakistani people, if that's the word. Where are you from, Jeanette? I'm from Oklahoma, and I lived in LA last year, like I said. I said that before you even dropped that comment, by the way. Washington State. I've never been there. I think yeah, I had somebody I knew that went there or something, or just that lived over there. My legs. Is Washington, that's not the same as like, I'm pretty sure Washington, D.C. isn't even in Washington. That shit confuses me so much. I'm not very good with geography. I don't even know where you're at. It's just the language barrier. Our minds are speaking the same language. It's very true. What is the, oh yeah, like-minded people. Haha, we're on the opposite sides of the US. Right now, yes. Not whenever I live in Cali. I got I got family there, man. I got family, my people, man. Fucking love them. Shout out my people in LA, man. And Laguna Beach and San Diego, or San Marcos to be exact. You say that it's love, but for me it's just the thrill of it. It's so stuck in my head. Man, I really want to show you guys my music right now. What's a song I can think of off the top? I was lost when I found you. That's a good song. I'll show you guys that song someday. If you keep tuning in, honestly, the live streams are gonna be where I really show stuff. Because I haven't even dropped the music a lot. Like, I have a ton of songs, man. I'm just waiting to market myself the right way as an artist. You can only do so many things at once, but you can do a lot at once. So you have to have focused priorities. Focused priorities. I do sing. Like I said, I don't really have a lot of it posted. I have some posted, but the songs I want to show you, they're not out. They're fire. I said, lost when I found you. You. Lost when I, lost when I found you. Oh, oh, yeah. I was lost when I found you. And then I said, move me right out of your life. But what if we try to survive? Yeah, you promised you would be right by my side. Post stroke never been this high. Struggled with you for so damn long. I forgot what it's like to be I. And you don't know the damage you've done to me and my heart. You don't even wanna know, do you? You'd rather sit in your ignorant bliss. I got that part a little wrong on the notes. I said, what was it? You'd rather, you'd rather sit in your. Man, what was it? You rather sit in your ignorant bliss. I don't know how I said it. I forgot. And then I say, fuck, I can't remember the next part right now. I think I started overthinking it. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I say, I have another song, so let me think. I have a lot of songs like, Hurt So Good. This song's so fire. I play instruments, but I'm not mainly focused on that. Like, once I have money, I can do that, but I just haven't had money enough to, like, really just lock in. I've been locked in on things that'll make me more money, as well as I already grinded music so heavy. I do play it though a little bit. I play some, but not like good enough to where I'm happy with it yet. Decent. Like I can play piano, but I'll make beats like and melodies on electronics to where I really get my ideas out and I can executive produce and have other people play the guitar the way that I created it. If that makes sense. Or whatever. My favorite instrument is a guitar, 100%. And piano, I love them, but guitar is my favorite. It speaks. It speaks more than anything, man. Anyways, that's good you play piano. I got Red Boogie, my guy. Sorry I couldn't answer your call because you called me too late. I was on this and I had people in here and I was like, I can't just ditch my people. See, I hung up on my friend for you guys at the beginning of this live, and this live wouldn't have happened. We wouldn't have become friends if I didn't do this. And that's so crazy because look at us now. Here we are. She said, I want to learn to bring out my creativity like you. We really are creators. We can create anything. Thank you. That's like a big compliment. That's a big compliment. That's a really big compliment. That's my entire goal in life is to inspire people. It's working. Thank you. Thank you, God. I can't sing, but I'm good with instruments. Hey, bro, no one can sing till they can, bro. No one can do anything till they can. You can't just, you just need to not say you can't do anything. That's part one of getting past those limiting beliefs. You can do anything. It's about what do you choose to do? What do you choose to improve on? Because I can do anything, and I do anything. Look, I'm coding now, guys. I'm not like the best at it yet, but I'm learning it, and I understand some more, like a lot more than I used to. A whole lot more than I used to. I used this app called Encode, EN Code, put together. It's like a blue app on iOS, and I really went through quite a bit of it. Started paying like $10 a month and just like ran it, and I dedicated to it for a little bit. And I haven't like coded my own stuff yet, but I learned a lot of the basics of like JavaScript and Python. And I used to think I could never do that in my life. That's crazy, huh? That's like the back end stuff that like does functions and different things on the back end of your games and apps. I haven't learned the front end development as much yet, but I also know how to design things a little bit. And that's another interesting thing. I do know how to do a lot of things because I just kept not trying, I just kept learning, not trying, doing. So yeah, you'll notice I always catch myself saying try and change it because I know the power of my words. I truly do. And I always try to correct people on that because try. See, I always catch it on myself. No one even needs to say it to me because I hold myself accountable for it. Oh my God, it's mom. Welcome, mom. Nice to see you here, mother. It's not actually my mom, guys, but that would be funny. I have done BS in electrical engineering, bioscience, or just bullshit. Let me see. I have done BS in bachelor's, no, but was so curious in IT, so I learned coding too. That's cool, bro. We gotta talk, man, more often because I'm learning to code, and I need to build more team people because I'm telling you, bro. All right, so let me give you some more sauce, guys, real quick. Jeanette, do you plan on making money in like entrepreneurship ever? Like, what's your goal with that, making money? Because I mean, it's always good to make more. So, like for me, one of the ways I'm going to be doing that is integrating NFTs, like I said earlier. So, what you can do with NFTs is you can track who owns the NFT, the specific one, and they're all unique. And you can reward people that are holding that NFT. So, like if I gave you a Pokemon card digitally, that's what it is. Imagine I gave you a Pokemon card digitally. I sent it to you. What the fuck is that? Oh, that's from my. Okay, imagine I gave you a digital Pokemon card and I was able to track. I don't know where this goes. And I was able to track that you have it. And imagine it's a unique Pokemon card that's associated with the merch you bought from me. Let's say you bought a. Hello, Levi. Let's say you bought a hoodie from me. And this hoodie isn't going to be. First of all, it's going to be fire. You're going to get high quality and positive vibes. And then you get one of these digital Pokemon cards that's associated with that hoodie specifically. And you're going to be like, "Whoa. Yeah, I need you to donate because I feel bad about talking to these two people. I feel horrible. I'm actually really sad, so please donate. That's what will make me happy." Anyway, I was saying Pokemon cards, right? They're not actual Pokemon cards. I'm just saying this is an analogy for everyone that's here that doesn't understand. Imagine you bought my merch, my hoodie, and you get this specific NFT with it. Now, this NFT, if you're holding it a year later, imagine I'm famous, I'm rich. Everybody that has that first NFT, everybody that has that first merch, they ever bought that first merch, because all those people got an NFT, right? Exactly, exactly, Jeanette. Imagine a year later, I'm famous, I'm rich, and I got a new NFT project, and everybody's hyped about it, and there's only 100 of them, but I have like 100,000 followers. I have 1 million followers, and everybody's hyped. There's only 100 of them, but the only people that can even buy them at first, the people that get first. Yes, NFT comes with the hoodie. Yes. Yes. The only people that can buy the hoodie when I'm famous first, before anyone that gets an opportunity, and there's only 100, and the price is guaranteed to go up, are the people that bought that first hoodie. Isn't that badass? Imagine, because that's happening. That's what's going to happen. So you guys are going to want to buy it. I'm telling you, like, scrape up what you can, buy it. I'm telling you, I don't care if it had barely any sales. It's gonna eventually sell out, and whoever has it is gonna be grateful down the line. I've had this idea for years, for like 4 years. I've been talking about this. So imagine you're gonna have this NFT. I'll be able to prove that I'll be able to know if you have it. That's how the NFT stuff works. I'll be able to know who has it. It'll actually grant you access to even digital rooms to speak with me or hang out with me in a certain or hang out with the people in our community. It's going to be a very small group of people that even are able to enter that room in the metaverse or even a real life meeting. Maybe all the people that bought that first hoodie, I give them a free ticket. And maybe, because I'm so rich at some point, I'll even fly people out of the group of people. I'll do a roulette for each person out of that 50 people, 100 people that bought that first drop. Imagine one of those 100 people gets flown out for a badass trip for like a week or a badass trip for even like a day. You get to come to the meeting. It's like a mastermind, and it's only a few people, or it's like 10 people, or maybe it's even more than that, but maybe it's worth a lot of money. This is what I'm saying. Maybe you get a consistent discount for the rest of your life. This is what I'm saying. You can do this stuff with NFT technology. And this is why I do want to work with more people that code. So if you're coding, exactly, bro, thank you. Because look, man, I have a lot of ideas and I know I'm going to be a billionaire. I'm just being honest. I know it. But the problem has been getting funding to do the things that I have in my head because there's so many things that I'm doing, but I know they're going to happen. It's just that you have to push really hard to make things into existence. So I've learned so many skills and I'm continuously learning more so that I can execute on all the things I have in my head quickly instead of having to rely on everybody else and having to rely on money from investors. I want to also be able to build it with my own small team and be like, nah, y'all need me. Y'all need me more than I need you, much more. Because my team, we already created this product. Now you want to invest? Because we already made it. And that's how it should be. That's how it needs to be because I need a team. So if you know coders and you want to get into Web3, maybe we can all build together, you know. Um, I'm gonna make this happen anyway. I'm down. I'll do something. Let's go, bro. If you got people that are also doing it, because you probably do, let's go. Let's build a network of people. We'll do meetings and we'll talk about it. And anybody who's not in isn't in. They can leave. Thank you very much, Jeanette. Y'all are very kind people. Thank you though. But so basically, so everything begins in the mind before it manifests physically. Yes, it does, and I never stopped believing in myself. I never started because I always did. That's bars. Oh, what? That is bars. Oh my God. Anyways, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. Love this quote. I love that quote too. Welcome, Brianna, whoever you are. Anyways, so the NFT thing is very interesting to me. I really am intrigued by this technology because the future, man, is bright. And all right, if you guys want to get rich, I promise you, the best investment, one of the best investments you'll ever make in your entire life, if not the best investment, is going to be rather than just the ones into yourself. You got to always invest in yourself. But if you want to make another investment to an asset, the NFTs are assets. They're digital real estate, just like this video right here is. And I'm going to be able to mint these videos as NFTs. I can already do that technically now. I'm just figuring it out. But I know that there's already platforms that will allow me to do it. I'm about to mint out my. By the way, minting is like creating an NFT out of something. And when I say mint, you're getting it from me still, from my specific collection. You're just making it into existence by paying for the gas fees that come along with like creating it, as well as you're buying the NFT. So it then supports me. It supports me to build bigger things and build the company and build rather than just the company, the project and the whole thing. So that's what's interesting is the NFTs. I'm not only giving people something they can literally buy and sell. Like you can buy it and sell it. Do you understand? Every time it's sold by somebody, an NFT has technology in it that allows you to take a percentage of royalty every single time it's traded as well. So I could put that money towards building the overall mission of mental health. I can use that money to build maybe even a platform that allows people to make money. Maybe even you know what I'm saying? I have a lot of ideas. I have a lot of things that are going to happen. And I need money for that. And one of the ways to get that money is to give people things that'll help them make money. So the NFT, not only does it help you make money, it helps you feel special because you now are a part of a community even more. If you even own one of those NFTs, that's how the NFT communities work. That's why Bored Apes, guys, Bored Ape Yacht Club, look it up. It's worth literally millions of dollars. No lie. CryptoPunks worth millions. And I'm saying there's one of them that was sold for like 19 mil. 19 mil. That's all. 19 million. Anyways, imagine you made 19 million on something you got for free or for 80 bucks. Imagine you bought a hoodie from me for $87. That's the first drop. I'm making it $87. That's reasonable. It's going to be a nice hoodie. And then you get an NFT for free with it. And then you get all these other benefits that I told you I can add to them. And trust me, when I'm rich, when I'm famous, even before I'm rich and famous, I can give out rewards to people that own that NFT. They're called holders. And I make videos under a different name named Cryptical Karma, but I make videos of crypto stuff. So I have brands for each like niche. Right now, you're listening to who I am, just straight for who I am, and I can speak about anything because I'm Blake, the protagonist, the fucking main character. And I only say that because I'm a main character of my own story, and you are too, but you don't realize it, or most people don't. If you're here, now you're a protagonist. We are the protagonists. I have a Discord for that. That's my brand of self-improvement, of me, of my personal self. Then, that's Blake the protagonist. And then I have Cryptical Karma. Cryptical Karma has its own niche. Niche is basically a very specific target audience of people, that a specific like idea or topic. And so my niche for that one is crypto and technology stuff, more like based around crypto, NFTs, Web3, which is the future of the internet, what I'm talking about, where everyone's going to connect their wallets. You guys are going to all connect your wallets to a website, and that's your profile. And your wallet acts as like an account. And instead of you having to go and make a new account for each website you go to, your account is your wallet. All you do is connect your wallet. The same way you go to a website and connect to Google. Imagine your Google account that is easy to access from every website. Imagine that's a wallet with money in it, or a place that you can store money in. It's a digital wallet. And it's where you can hold NFTs. And you can send those NFTs to other wallets. You can have multiple wallets, and that acts as your profiles. And that's what's cool about it. That's how Web3 works. So I have multiple different wallets, which are basically different accounts as well, or profiles. And one of them is Cryptical Karma. That's that one. One of them's Protagonist, the protagonist, Blake the protagonist. One of them is Hurtful Truth Podcast. One of them is Think Better. One of them is going to be called Divine. One of them is going to be called Co-Created. But the main ones are the first four I said. The other ones are going to be huge too, but this is what I'm saying. It won't be as confusing though for people because they're all their own thing. It doesn't need me to like constantly push it as hard because they're going to push themselves. Each brand, each brand will. Anyways, Jeanette would be saying, where this conversation going? Hold up. Did she leave? Money is just frequency. We have to match the frequency of the desired reality. Facts. I think there's also a royalty in it even after you sell it. That's what I'm saying. There's a royalty. I could even do a thing where one of the NFTs that you buy could represent a certain royalty in a company because I can sell slices to people. Ooh, that's interesting. All right, that's a whole nother thing, but I could literally sell basically shares in the form of NFTs if I wanted to. Shares of a company. You could kind of make it like an ownership of something, and now you get royalties from it because you own part of it. And it's like part of the contract. If you own the NFT, they're called smart contracts, and they're like transactions that actually have these terms and conditions and stuff. So anyway, that's a whole nother thing. Yeah, Jeanette left, I assume. No, she's here. Okay, even after you sell it, that's all. We can work on this together, yes. I have a Binance wallet. Does that connect? Yes, but I'm gonna put y'all on, bro. Just keep talking to me, chill with me more often. I promise you, I'll teach you so much. I got this NFT. I got this one collection that I'm invested in. But yeah, get a Coinbase wallet, bro. Get a Coinbase wallet. So Base Network is where the future is headed, guys. Base Network is Coinbase. They have their own ecosystem, and an ecosystem in crypto, how it works. All right, networks they call it, right? I call it ecosystem. They call it an ecosystem too. But what that really is, think of it like a spider web. I made up this analogy myself. All these analogies, I'm good at that. Anyways, think of it like a spider web. The developer that made the spider web is the spider, of course. And then the people that get on that spider web, the people that use that spider web, or the people that are the people that built a coin on that ecosystem or that network. So Coinbase has its own network. Ethereum is a network. Bitcoin has a network. Ethereum is also a coin on the network. Bitcoin is a coin on the network. So it's a egg on the spider web that's made by the spider. The egg is made by the spider. Then there's flies in it. Then there's flies that were caught in the spider web. Now, those flies that were caught in the spider web are other people's coins that decided to build their coin on that spider web or that ecosystem. So let me give you a real example now. I know it might not make sense right now. Just hang in there. Trust me. So imagine Base Network, Coinbase's network, their ecosystem they built. They built it on top of an Ethereum spiderweb. They built their own spiderweb as a layer on top of Ethereum's spiderweb. So their foundation is made of Ethereum, but then they built their own ecosystem on that foundation, on that land, per se. And now they're building a bunch of NFTs on their network, and it has lower fees than normal ETH stuff. So normal ETH would cost a ton of money for gas fees. They made their own with it's like the Apple of crypto because it has the cleanest interface of all time, bro. It has the cleanest interface of all time. The way that you send NFTs and receive NFTs and create coins or create NFTs or do anything and send transactions and spend, you can literally, me and you, bro, I know you're like far away. I know you're far away, but I could send you money right now with like little to no fees digitally. Think about that. There used to be like a giant process to getting money to you. Now we have crypto. Now Coinbase doesn't have their own coin like Ethereum has their own coin. Like I said, they have their own ecosystem, their own foundation, and then they also built an egg on their spiderweb, which is Ethereum. So they have their own coin for Ethereum, also called Ethereum. This doesn't make it easy to explain. Same with Bitcoin. Bitcoin has its own spiderweb, but it also has its own coin, its own egg. So that said, the reason why that's important is because Coinbase made their own spiderweb on top of Ethereum's, like I said. They don't have their own coin, but they have a lot of support and a lot of users and a lot of people building on their spiderweb, building their own stuff on that spiderweb, building their own coins, their own NFTs, because the fees are lower for base, and it's way more fun to use, and it has a whole community. Guys, community is how anything grows and makes more money. You got to understand, if there's even a smaller community, it can end up becoming bigger. Once there's a small community, it's easier to build on that. Like right now, we have a foundation of even a couple people interacting with me. You realize that someday that's going to be 100,000 people, 100, literally a million people, multiple millions of people. That's true because it all starts with a small group, especially a small group that stands for the same things like we do. And that makes it to where now other people can come in that identify with what we're talking about, and they're like, wow, feel like I belong here. And like I said, you have to first belong. That's the number one step to getting somewhere. Belong there. Otherwise, you get there, you'll sabotage yourself out of it because you don't feel like you belong. or other people will kick you out because they don't feel like you belong. Like El Salvador, my mom's from there. They use Bitcoin. That's crazy. That's crazy. So that's what I'm saying. NFTs are like houses in those ecosystems. They're like little houses. And you don't have to always think of it as a house. Some of them are trash. Not every NFT is good. You have to buy the right collections. It's just like not every Pokemon card is good, but certain ones from the right collections, the right packs. Some packs, you know that everyone in that pack is going to be fire. If you're like a baseball card trader or a Pokemon card trader or whatever you do, you know that there's certain packs that are absolutely going to be a good investment. And then there's certain packs that only have a couple cards in there that you know are going to be fire. Like, all right, for example, I have videos about all this stuff, bro, on Cryptical Karma, which is also in my link in bio. There's one of the videos linked, and it's like a screen recording video. Those videos, you should watch them, dead ass. If you're trying to get into like crypto stuff and understand stuff, you can make a lot of money. And I've made $10,000 in the past off crypto in like 2021. I lost it, but I didn't technically lose it. I bought NFTs too. But Luna crashed back then. Their whole ecosystem, their network, their spiderweb crashed. So everything on its spiderweb crashed. That's why I've realized. I mean, I don't think that I would regret anything. From where I was standing, it looked like it was gonna stay stable, but it fell apart. So everything that built on it kind of fell apart. They're still gonna come back though, like not down the whole ecosystem, but those like coins and those NFTs are gonna build on like new platforms. Like those are platforms. We talked about platforms earlier. That's what these ecosystems, these networks, these spiderwebs are. Thank you for watching them, bro. I know you're gonna watch them, but thank you in advance because honestly, they're just really helpful, bro. Here's an example. I'll give you guys a real example. This happened, and I've been talking about this for years, bro. I'm not even lying. All right, bro. Jeanette. All right, guys, I'm going to bed. Thank you so much for coming. Oh my goodness, thank you so much for coming. My new best friends in the world. Amazing. I've really met good people going live. I've already had some other people too, but this is like the first time meeting people on this account. So, welcome. Thank you for being here. Have a nice night. Sleep well. Sleeping Beauty. You do not look 32. You look like your early 20s or even less, as far as I can tell. Anyways, so what I was gonna tell you, bro, uh, lyrical genius, genie, is I don't remember what I was saying. Something about, oh yeah, all right, Adidas. I have a video about it. No worries, I was literally just about to say it. So there's this thing called Doodles. It's a project, and by the way, you got to think of all these NFT collections as projects because that's what they even call them. That's what they are. They're all projects. They're different projects, and if you believe in their project, then you will invest in their project, and you want to see it succeed, and you'll help it grow. Well, the thing is, the value of a project or a community, it's all based on the community and what they provide for it to grow. So, like if you shared a video of mine to somebody, that helped me grow. Now that you just had a piece in my upbringing, that's why I will be able to tokenize, I will be able to gamify the way that you're interacting with me, and I'll be able to give people something to work towards, but also that also gives you rewards in the future. Like I said, you'll be able to get. Okay, so if you have the first NFT, sometimes I can do what's called an airdrop, and I can airdrop you a new NFT. I can give it to you for free. That's what that means. I can just drop it in your account, in your wallet. While you're like chilling, you're doing whatever you want. I could just send you a fucking free NFT just because you're holding the other one. just because I notice you're a part of our community, you're loyal, I want to reward you. Boom. Imagine that NFT I sent you is immediately worth $100,000. Just imagine, because it fucking could happen, especially if it's a one of one NFT. And I did like a roulette thing. Like everybody that owned my first drop, out of those people, they get this. And there's like tiered rewards. Anybody that got it early, I'll remember. And it's not like these Yeezy drops where you buy the Yeezy, he doesn't care about you, doesn't talk to you, blah blah blah. It's more like you buy my stuff and I'll be able to literally actively notice that you bought it. And I'll be able to actively give you rewards and care and reward you for doing that and give back. That's so interesting. What do you say about hamster combat? I don't know what that is, so I'm not going to speak on it. And I don't know about ClickBank either. I stick to what I don't just stick to what I know. That's not true. But I do stick to the things I believe in the most overall that I have money for. And I've allocated most of my funds into the ones that I'm in right now, which are Based Ape Gang on Base. Everything's on Base because I believe in the Coinbase infrastructure. I believe in their community. And people from Bored Apes have gone to Base. And Bored Ape, again, is the one with like the millions. I know people that have them. I know a guy that literally worked on that project. He's done like art for their project. And he follows me. And like, I'm not saying that to brag. I'm saying that's what's cool about it is like once you're a part of their communities, they fuck with you because it's just you're someone showing support while it's small and you're early. If you get there early, they respect you for sure, especially if you're a respectable person. I'm a respectable person, so whenever I do talk to them, they're really cool. Yeah, I don't know about them, bro. I wouldn't, I just don't know about them. I'm not gonna speak on them. But what I can say is the ones that I'm in, they're legit. Doodles, I was gonna tell you about, is a NFT project that collaborated with Pharrell Williams, who's a very famous musician in the US, as well as Coi Leray and some other people. They were part of an event in collaboration with some event in like Canada or something, and it was a very big festival, music festival. And Doodles collaborated with those famous artists and that festival, as well as they also collaborated with Adidas. Adidas, guys. I've been talking about this technology for years. And then guess what happens? Exactly what I've been talking about on this live, that happened with Adidas. They finally did it. The first big brand to do something with an NFT project. Well, instead of just doing it under their own name, they gave it a try and they worked with, and they didn't just give it a try, it worked. But they worked with Doodles, and Doodles, basically what happened is everybody was buying packs. I have videos about it. You can watch them. I have a video of me opening the pack, going through the whole system. You're going to love it. But basically, I made these videos of how to like navigate it, how to get them. They were limited edition, and they did it to where there was only 200 of these real life tracksuits and shoes. There was 200 of each, the shoes and the tracksuits. And I got one of them. Each pack was $5. I got one of the limited edition, one of 200 Adidas tracksuits in my second pack. Because not even a lot of people even knew about this. Each one was $5. I bought 25 of them, and whenever you bought a bundle, you got a cheaper discount on it. So my point is, I ended up spending probably $80. That's the price of like one Adidas tracksuit, original tracksuit, I'm pretty sure. So I got one Adidas, and I got one NFT that was able for me to redeem that NFT for one of these exclusive tracksuits that will never be sold in the store. And now I could sell that, not even the NFT. I redeemed the NFT for a real item, and now I can sell the item. Do you understand that? Not only that, in all the other 24 packs, I also got a bunch of NFTs that are digital wearables for like a digital character. Imagine like a Fortnite skin that's an NFT, because eventually they're going to do that. And I want to be the reason why all these games start adopting the technology. So I want to help with, like, I want to have other people on my team like you, bro, like that are dedicated to this vision that just make it happen with me. Because if we're the reason why these companies get into it, we can get a royalty or we can get something out of it. And every single trade that is ever done on their platform can be, there's a royalty that goes to us. Or they paid us up front and we just did it. Or we made a platform that allows these people to connect to our platform. This is my idea. Make a platform that allows them to connect to our marketplace and our platform that allows them to create one of their own with their own styling, like Shopify. You know what Shopify is. Imagine the Shopify of Web3. Imagine a Shopify of, like, you have a game like CSGO with all those skins. You know, people can sell those skins on the secondary marketplace on CSGO. I don't know if you know about that. So that's what's interesting. People can literally buy and sell those skins. And it's all dictated, the value of it, just like anything in real life. It's the same thing you can do with NFTs. You can have an NFT that corresponds to each skin on Fortnite. And I want to be the reason they do that. They could have a different NFT that corresponds to each one, and each one has a different rarity. And you'll be able to tell what the rarity is when you click on it or when you look at it. You'll be able to see the price of it. And you'll be able to buy and sell these skins. You could buy them when they're lower. And they could even create rules. I want to make our platform to where they can create rules on the minimum price that it can hit. Initially, you can't change it afterwards. That would be dope. Yes. So NFTs can be skins for the characters playing in open world games. Exactly. So there's already been some games that have adopted that, even in a pixel way. There was like a pixel game called Pixels. You can still look it up. If you get a wallet, you have to use the browser in the wallet, Coinbase wallet, or whatever wallet you use. There's browsers, and you use that, and it'll immediately connect to the website. But you just find Pixels, the game. It's a crypto game. You connect your wallet, and that is your account, and it uses what's in your account. If you held one of those big projects like Bored Apes or like CryptoPunks, you have that skin in the game. That actually already has happened. And so if that's the case with these on a small scale, imagine we're the company, or imagine we're people that are helping game developers, or e-commerce stores integrate this technology and help them make more money and help their game, the people that use their platform. Imagine the people that play the game or the people that shop on their website. Imagine making that experience better. It's all about consumer experience, I promise you. I'm very focused on that stuff. I understand how to translate a complicated technical idea into words that just anyone could understand. And that's why I've been able to explain it to you guys. And that's what I'm saying is, I know that's my talent, or that's like a skill too. Not just a talent, it's a skill too. And if it's a skill and a talent and I have it, then we can use that and be the one. I know about marketing, like I've done a lot of marketing and sales, like I know all the stuff. So if we have all that down, locked in, we can build a dope team and we can grow from the ground up $1 billion company. Where do you think Apple started and Amazon started? Amazon started in a garage and so did Apple, believe it or not. They're both $1 billion companies. And a lot of people don't even try to build something. Instead, they just want to work for someone else all the time.
What's up, Blake?
I did not mean to join this, but what's up, bro?
Well, you're here, bro. You're here. Let's run a battle.
What's that?
No. Oh,
All right.
oh.
What?
Oh, it's a
What is
1v1
that?
1v1. Holy
What is
shit.
going on?
What is this? Are we fighting?
Yes.
I'll fight you.
Fight to the death.
What is going on?
Let's
What
go.
is TikTok?
Step
I'm
up.
gonna win.
The movement.
Step up can hear us, and he understands English. Step, are you getting mad at us?
Go.
He's got his mic muted, or
Step,
he's
you're
like
so
a,
cute. Annie with
He's
the
like a
glove. Annie with
mime.
the glove. Everybody on glove. Everybody on glove. Go. Annie with
No,
the glove.
everybody-
Go.
I better win,
Uni's
bro.
on glove, chat. Uni's on glove.
Y'all know that I'm better. Y'all know that
Annie,
I'm better.
dropping the glove.
Give me the money.
Attend.
Step, you're just
And
a
sign
baby.
finish, and you change the
Give me
name to West.
gifts.
Go,
Step,
finish.
you're just a baby.
Give me the gifts, guys. If you don't give me the gifts,
He's just trying to learn sign right now.
what?
Your hand
I
doesn't
can't see any
quite
scores. How's this work? All right. So, Chris, we're like the red one, and they're the blue, orange, and purple. It's a 1v1v1v1. So I have 24. He has 0, 3, 186.
Your hand.
I'm red. Okay, I'm red. That's what I thought.
Yep. Oh, maybe we're all red. I don't know. All right,
Yeah.
Jessica's me. Everybody's doing it, dude. Let's go, chat.
Let's go, chat.
Ultimate lip reading. Yeah, I'm trying. I don't know what's going on. Blake, thank you for the follow, homie.
I got you, brother.
Got you back.
Alright.
So you're a protagonist?
I'm the protagonist, mister.
Reagan, for sure, help us in the harmony.
I'm an antagonist.
No, it's okay though, because like, bro, you're the protagonist of your own story. That's the point.
Yeah, well, I'm the
Protagonist
antagonist.
of mine.
I'm the antagonist of everyone's story.
Facts, except your own. Well, maybe your own.
Yep, I am the antagonist. I'm a demon in the sheets.
In the sheets. Pause.
What's in there next? Show me that demon.
It doesn't quite.
Unpause.
Yo, Steppa, where you from?
Ethan.
The U.S. Okay. Done
He
with
does
you,
not
Steppa.
care,
I'm
bro.
fucking
Matt,
done
do
with
this. Matt, do this.
No, I'm gonna do this. Fuck you.
Steven, where you at, bro? Where you at? I like the neon, dude. That's
Oh,
dope.
dang. I'm in my home.
I mean, like, what state? That's what I meant.
Oh, Mississippi.
Oh, yeah, I've been there, bro. I like Mississippi. I'm from
Mississippi's so
Oklahoma.
awful. Mississippi's awful. Horrible.
No, it's not that bad. It's not that bad.
Worst state to ever happen. Exist.
It depends on where you're at, though, I think.
See it?
But-
I don't know. I don't know what's going on then, Chris.
Bro, if you travel the world, you might change your mind.
I've already traveled the
Alright,
world.
I just smacked my hand on the desk trying to be a troll. Yo, Steppa,
Worst place in the
where are
world.
you from? You're pissing me off, dude. He can hear somewhere. Are you from America?
Matt, he's trapped here, bro. He's done.
Like, are you an NPC, dude? What the fuck?
Why is he not saying anything, bro?
Steppa, please.
You can't talk. I get that, but you can
Hey,
do symbols.
step
That's
up.
what I'm saying. So where are you from? Like, you can
Steppa,
do
are you
symbols.
okay? Do we need to call someone?
Oh, he's on.
He said
He's on,
what?
he's on crack. He's on crack.
He said, what?
Why he bugging you? I don't know.
He's on crack, Cat.
No, he's not, bro. That's the homie, bro. That's my homie.
No,
Are you on crack too?
Yeah. Step up.
Steppa, where are you from,
Crack.
dude?
Crack
Oh,
gang,
no.
step up.
Oh
Your
no.
bro has too many workers. Hold up, Hannah. I'm trying to read the chat. I'm so sorry.
I have no idea, Gold.
Silly.
How am I not
Pookie,
winning?
okay. Why Pookie look?
What you're saying, Randy?
Jade. Or maybe you're one of the two.
Why do I only?
God,
I
I'm
don't
sorry.
see
Y'all
your
are like,
comment.
it's kind of weird having a fast chat. It's kind of hard to read everything. I'm sorry, really.
Cat,
You actually have.
Step is not leaving.
You actually have
Nope,
people
Steppa,
in
you're
your
stuck
chat.
with us,
You're
boy.
so stuck with us. It's crazy.
Steppa, you're stuck the whole
Hey,
night.
Blake, you better not decline. You better not accept it.
No, we all have to accept it.
Oh, you're right. Yeah,
Accept
Blake,
what?
you're stuck too. You're not
No,
leaving.
Blake, you're stuck with us the whole night. You know that?
Oh shit, bro.
Zach,
Yep.
bring the army.
Wait, what is Hannah saying? Too many mods?
I'm gonna wait though. I'm gonna wait to see if I can hold him.
I'm gonna get more mod. I'm gonna be able to mod y'all. I'm gonna reset because a lot of people don't even come in my lives anymore. So I'm gonna reset and get a bunch of new mods. So I like Hannah. I'll add you as a mod. Jessica, I'll add you as a mod if you want. If you guys want to. If you're down to hang out in here for most of the lives, then I'll add you guys as a mod. Are we sniping this chat?
It's Steppy, you're not leaving
Dina.
until he talks.
Me?
Thirsty,
Yeah,
dog,
maybe.
need some water.
Steppy's not leaving until he talks.
Snipe. Step was falling asleep. Snipe.
Jackie,
I need to go.
Good try, chat.
Vince, first place, never last.
Baby, what you doing
Zach,
tonight?
appreciate team bracelets. Zach, appreciate the fire.
Desiree, what's up?
Wait, Blake.
Guys, for anyone new here,
Blake, can
we're
you
running
try to
battles. We're hanging out. We're
Man,
trapping
what?
people.
leave? Blake, try to leave.
Huh?
Try to
Just
leave.
leave, bud. You're good to leave.
Oh yeah, okay. Fuck y'all too. All right. I'm
Yep.
just kidding.
See ya. I'm the antagonist. That's why.
I get it, bro.
Ali, what's up, Ali? No, that's
I don't even know how, bro. I'm trying to figure it out. Oh, there it is. Okay, that was weird. I waved at myself. How did I do that? Well, anyway, guys, thanks for being here, man. It's been dope. I don't know why they wanted me to leave. I'm the best one out of everybody, but whatever. I got my dogs. Hey, I'll see y'all later, man. Thank you for being here. I love y'all. I was on Pixel's website. Hey, DM me, bro. DM me. Hit me up on Instagram too. It's in my bio. Yeah, hit me up, bro. I'll help you. I promise you. Peace, brother.